Hey there folks, before we start this video I just want to let you know that what you're going to be watching today is a consolidated version of the Silver Grove quest, which means I've taken out the majority of the spoilers, most of the dialogue. It's basically just a how and where to guide to completing this quest. And I just also need to point out before we start, I've taken out the finding of earth plants for the simple reason pretty much everyone knows where to find them by now. And if you don't, all you need to do is go to Cervantes on Earth. You can find everything that you need there. And if you arrive when it's night time, give it 4 hours, go back into the level, and you'll notice that it's changed to daytime, and that's when you'll be able to find all of the other plants that you need. So without further ado, let's get started.
Hello there ladies and gentlemen, so today I've got an hour to kill. I need a new Warframe to level up, so I figured I may as well do the Silver Grove quest, which is the quest where you get the new Warframe Titania. And to get this quest you've basically got to go to the new loca, and that's where you can start it. So without further ado, let's get to it. Should be fun. So in order to do this quest, like I say, you've got to go and see the new loca. You can do this any relay from what I've been told. We'll see what the quest entails. Okay then, so we've arrived outside the door for the new loca. I wonder what the quest entails, let's find out. The Silver Grove.
Do you know of the Silver Grove?
I have no idea what it is.
Oldest and most pure forest. It is home to our most sacred shrine.
I'll accept, although those Scorch units don't sound like they're going to be too easy to beat. I hate Scorches. So now that we've accepted the quest, it seems like we've got to go back to our ship, go to the Codex, and we have to start the quest through the Codex. There it is, the Silver Grove. Begin! Okay, so I've just took a look through my inventory and found the Nightfall Apothec, and it seems like I've got pretty much everything that I need apart from Dusklight Saracenia. Need to go and find out where we have to go and get those, and I'll get working on it. Okay then, so to my surprise I found this one pretty easily. So like I say, I went onto Palace on Ceres, and basically you're going to find this planet anywhere that you can find water like this. Any of the lakes that you come across. Sometimes they'll be watered by the extraction points, and what you're looking for is this thing right around here. This is the Dusklight Saracenia. So of course you're just going to have to scan this and you can be on your way. You need 2 of those. As I say, you can find them by the extraction point at times, and if I come across any more I'll show you where they are too. Okay then, so now we're approaching extraction, and this is the area that I was talking about. Typically around the extraction point you'll come across this area right here. Sometimes if you get really lucky you'll get 2 or even more than 2 of these plants. But as you can see, this is just one playthrough of this mission and I've already found enough. So just be on the lookout, take a good look around, and you should come across them pretty easily. So now finally we're back on the ship and it's time to craft the Nightfall Apothec. It's going to take 1 minute and it's going to cost 500 credits. So now we have the Nightfall Apothec built, so let's see what happens when we claim it. Find the shrine has just popped up, so I believe now we have to go into our arsenal, go to gear, and now we have to equip this to a slot. I'm just going to take out this kinetic siphon trap and come and find it over here. So it comes up quite easily over here. It just says quest, Grenier, find the shrine. Let's get into it, let's see what happens.
The Silver Grove. Can you feel the purity?
No, it's kind of burning. Apparently I'm getting warmer and this looks to be it. So basically you've just got to go through this hole over here and you should see a shrine right in front of you.
Here, can you feel it? You found the shrine. Anoint it with your apothec.
Cool. So now we've got to jump over here and let's see what happens. Press X to anoint the shrine. Ooh, shiny. He noted, but she kept sucking.
The grove needs this. New
Oh, an enemy's appeared. Okay, so it looks like we've got to beat these guys. You should not be here. I am here though, so sorry.
We are pure and true. Forgive our intrusion. Will you accept our protection?
I always hate when that happens.
The Silver Grove must be confused about our pure and holy intentions.
So I guess now it's just time to extract. Okay then, so that's pretty much the first part of the quest done, and we've just received the Titania systems blueprint. Basically, let's get back to the ship and see what we have to do next. We've also got the Twilight Apothic blueprint. Sounds like we need to take a trip to the moon. So, for this build we need Moonlight Jade Leaf, some more Morphics, Rook's Claw, which I believe grows on Mars, and the Lunar Pitcher, which you can probably guess where that spawns. That's easy enough, the moon. So that's what we'll go and get. Okay, so I've just arrived on Mars, and much to my surprise this plant was quite easy to find. In comparison to the Dustlight Saracenia, this is actually a much easier plant to find. I believe I need 6 of these, so I'm going to keep an eye out and see what else I can come across. I've walked no more than about 5 seconds away from that area and I've just come across another one. So these seem like they are pretty easy to get. And a third one, surprisingly enough. And a fourth one. So yeah, backing up what I was saying earlier, this plant seems to be extremely easy to come across. This is the 5th one that I've come across on this mission. This is the Mars Capture Mission, ARA. And hopefully I should find yet another one before I leave. And there we go, in less than like 4 minutes we found 6. So it's time to just finish the mission and extract. I can only hope that the Lunar Pitcher is going to be quite so easy. It's now time to go and get the Lunar Pitcher. I know obviously I need to go to the moon, that's pretty evident. I think what I'll go and do is I'll do a capture mission and we'll see what we come across. And thankfully my teammate over here has just pointed out the first one to me. So this is the Lunar Pitcher, and let's hope the rest aren't too hard to find. And here we go, we found another Lunar Pitcher. Let me just mark this up for my teammate. And a third one, nice. Seems as if we're not going to have to do too many runs to get these in future. Wow, there's two in this one room. I think that might be all we need. We'll go back to the ship and find out. So there we go, in one run we ended up getting 7 Lunar Pitchers, which, you know, it's nice to see that they haven't made this quest ridiculously hard, but at the same time I have to feel like it's going to get a lot harder, because so far it's been pretty easy. So now we have everything that we need to build the Twilight Apothic. We have the Lunar Pitcher, Rook's Claw, Moonlight Jade Leaf, I've got plenty of those, and of course I've got Morphic. So now we need to create this, wait a minute, and let's see what happens. So the Twilight Apothic is finished building, let's claim it, see what they say, and we'll equip it to our loadout. So let's go and equip this to our gear and see what we need to do next. So once again we've now got to go back to E Prime on Earth. This time round it seems as if it's a higher level. It was 20 before I believe. So let's go and do this, might as well just do it on solo, why not? And just like before, press X to anoint the shrine. This time it looks to be a Saren. And it was pretty easy to take down.
Is that you? Where have you been? I'm fading.
I'm dying.
Please, wake me again.
This is not right. Get out now. We don't know what we're dealing with anymore.
Oh, so now you changed your tune. So now it just seems as if we've got to get to extraction. And I'm guessing we've got another apothic to build. So now we've got Titania's chassis blueprint and a sunrise apothic. So let's see what we need to build this next one. So now we've got the sunrise apothic to create. Once again, it requires more morphics. I need to get frost leaf plants. Seems like they'll grow on places with ice. And then the Western moss. I'm not entirely sure where to get the next one, so give me a second and I'll find out. Okay, so in the last mission I did, I came across absolutely nothing on Venus. That was during an excavation mission. This time we're doing just an elimination mission, and we came across a crap load of frost leaf plants.
You're on the sensors now. You've been detected.
So there's at least 3 that we found. There's another one over here. So always take a look alongside the cliff edges and you'll probably see these plants here. There is an absolute load of them across this cliff, and I think I've pretty much got every one that I need just from this. See, even over here there's yet more of them. That's got to be all. You can also find these things by the extraction point as well, so there's plenty of places in these levels where you can find all of these different plants. I've just realised how many of these moss that we need to find. From what I hear, this stuff is pretty hard to find. It's very hard to spot, and you need 25 of them. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what's known as Western moss, and basically you need to find 25 of these. As you can see, they're not too easy to find, so it's best to just use your scanner. 24 more to go.
Dangerous discoveries from
Awesome, the second one here.
For now.
23 more to go. And we found another one. Please stop shooting at me, I'm looking for moss. Okay, so this one's certainly much harder to get than the rest of them, but it is certainly doable. I've got 5 this time around. I'm pretty sure there was probably more on the map. So we'll go in a few more times and see what we get. Finally, we got the last 2 Western moss. We can get all of this over with. To say it was a nightmare would be over the top,
Neither have we.
but I definitely wouldn't want to do it again. The nightmare's over. Let's go. And as usual, we've got to equip this to a slot. And I'm guessing it's back to E prime. So yeah, we're back to E prime again. As you can see, the level has jumped up again. We started on 20, went to 24, and went to 27. Let's see what happens.
Titania, have you returned to protect?
From apothic, I need clarity to fight back.
Here you go, bro.
There. That's it. The clarity. And now I realize you're not my beloved Titania,
It's true.
but another like her that has come to protect me.
Pretty much.
Beware. Titania's old guardians will still attack.
Yep.
I have no will over them.
Well, that was easy.
But the workers are here. Violence. I will fight them the best I can. You have just a moment to escape.
No, we won't leave you. Tenno, ready yourself. I was wrong. We
Okay, so now it's a defense mission.
place burn.
Good thing I came with trusty old Excalibur. So you have to defend this for about 1 minute and 50 seconds. Easy enough.
That's it. Thank you, whoever you are. I am Sylvana. Welcome to my forest.
It's not much of a forest anymore, I'm sorry to tell you. But now we can extract.
Forgive me.
So that's it, that's the end of the quest. And now we just have to build all the parts, and I believe when we get back to the ship, we will basically get the blueprint.
We are to see Earth restored. Perhaps New Loka itself must change. I will convince them to see Sylvana's creation for the miracle it is. Some
Good on
will
you.
call it heresy, but it is true. And truth is the purest thing we have.
And there we have it, we have the Titania blueprint. We now have everything. So in order to build Titania, we need to have, for the chassis, we need 3 nitane extract, 3000 ferrite, 900 rubido, 1 tellurium. For the systems, we need 1 cryotic module, control module, 800 plastids, 2200 cryotic, and 1 tellurium. And for the neuroptics, we need 1500 alloy plate, 2 neurodes, 2500 polymer bundle, 700 circuits. And then, of course, we need the Orokin cell when she's finally ready to build.
Has begun. It will be marked on navigation.
And now all we have to do is wait. So ladies and gentlemen, that's finally it. We've reached the end of the Silver Grove quest. I'm still waiting for it to build right now. It should be fun. And thank you all for watching. I hope you found this enjoyable, or at the very least helpful. And I'll see you soon with more videos. Cheers.